Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10 aka AMR10, and what I've got for you today is some more NBA 2K22 Next Gen. More specifically, what I got for you today is a video I personally never thought I would make or be dropping, which happens to be the most badged out point guard build you would ever see, which happens to be the #1 ISO two-way guard build within NBA 2K22 Next Gen. Now that happened to be a mouthful, but yeah, everything I said is factual. This thing has 118 badges, the most I've ever seen. I low-key went on YouTube searching for all of them. The others that had close to this had no physicals, but this doesn't lack anywhere. You personally tell me what you think down below in the comments, but I personally think this build is way too cheesy. I won't be using it just because of the sake that I don't like these types of builds, because they're the types of builds that you run with if you're doing the whole screen me left and right, or let me just dribble until, you know, my stick basically falls off. But yeah, but as I said, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, I'm dropping this video because low-key, I need YouTube to put me back in a good place with the algorithm, sharing my videos out so more people see it, because the growth has slowed down. And we out here and we need to keep growing. As I said, 400 subscribers by the end of the month. AKA, if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, because we really are trying to hit 400 subscribers by the end of the month. But yeah, anyway, I named the build Kemba Walker because, yeah, 2K said when I made it, it's basically Kemba, which I found kind of disrespectful because the build is 5'7" and has a weight of 145 pounds, as well as having a wingspan of 5'7" as well. Kemba ain't that tiny, but hey, 2K wants to disrespect him, let the game disrespect him. Body type really don't matter. Now, here comes the key thing, the attribute breakdown. Now, obviously, go down below in the comments once you've seen all of this and tell me what you personally think of the build. I personally believe it's gonna be, like, if somebody runs this the right way, they're gonna piss somebody off, but that's just my personal opinion. Now, first things being first, I gotta max out the 3-ball, putting this up to a 99. I gotta put the mid-range up to an 89, just because as is, I wanna get 37 shooting badges, with the only one not at Hall of Fame being difficult shots. This should tell you what type of build this is gonna end up being. Now, pass accuracy, I'm gonna put up to a 95, just because anything above that really doesn't do anything badge points wise. And then I'm also gonna put the ball handling up to a 96, as well as the speed with ball up to a 96. This allows you to get a bit glitchy when you're out here dropping your dribble moves, you know what I'm saying, when you're doing the on people, because the truth is, you will be so fast, it will really be impossible to stay in front of you. But that's your personal preference, you know what I'm saying? That's, as I said, this build is for you kids that really do like to cheese. Now, finishing wise, we will be putting the close shot up to an 89, as well as putting the driving layup up to an 89. This is only because anything below that doesn't get me 19 finishing badges. Plus, low-key, majority of you won't actually be finishing at the cup with this build. This is mainly just meant for you to be out there splashing it from 3 and really just pissing everybody off, because yeah, that's what majority of you man do with this game. But now, physicals wise, this is where majority of people's builds were lacking when it came to the most badges on a build, because you'd see that they'd max out the playmaking, max out the shooting, finishing, do whatever they could with defense, and then have 0 physicals on this build, which kind of pissed me off, because it's like, yo, you're not really making a usable build then, because if that's the case, we can all make max badge builds. But this one here has 90 speed with a 90 excel, as well as a 95 stamina. I know you're wondering, but how the hell do you get this up to 118 badges? That's where the defense comes in. Now, as I said, this build is a two-way threat, hence it has a 95 steal, which, you know what I'm saying, high as shit. Even though 2K nerfed it, you do what you want to do with that. And then on the perimeter defense side of it, we do get gold clamps with a 86 perimeter defense. Now, the last few remaining badge points, I personally will be slapping onto the free throw in case any of you decide you really want to take this build somewhere where you gotta shoot free throws. Personally, if it were me, I'd just be using it on 2s, 3s, and just any form of park layout, just not within the rec or my career, unless you're bored. But yeah, in total, what 2K says we finished with here is 19 finishing badges along the lines of Hall of Fame Fast Twitch, which personally I don't really believe you need with this build, but Hall of Fame Pro Touch, Teardropper, and Gold Acrobat, as well as Gold Giant Slayer, those you might want to run. And we finished with 37 shooting badges, with everything being Hall of Fame outside of difficult shots. Low key, if I ever see anybody running this build against me, I will report your account. And then on the playmaking side of it, we finished with 38 total playmaking badge points, with Bullet Passer, Dimer, Floor General, Needle Threader, and Unpluckable being at a gold. But as I said, this is an ISO build, hence you don't really need the passing badges to be Hall of Fame because you won't be passing that much. And then the things that make this build stand out, as I said before, 90 speed, 90 excel, 95 stamina, but best of all, 95 steal, which you'll find on majority of builds, but with an 86 perimeter defense, allowing you to get gold clamps, gold ankle braces, and with 24 total defensive badge points, allowing you to really boost up that defense. Now in total, what you finish with here is 118 badge points, evenly spread out through the build. Only liability you truly have is when you're defending inside, but low-key, if they get you on the switch, do what I do and foul. Now, primary takeover wise, this is where I play a little bit funny because I personally go ankle breaking shots on the first one, and then on the second one, just because of how short he is, I would go with extreme clamps because then that allows you to really stay in front of people. Now, what 2K says we have happened to build here is a two-way threat, the likes of Muggsy Bogues, Kemba Walker, and Chris Paul. Disrespectful to Chris Paul and Kemba because they ain't this short. Muggsy technically was about 5'5", so it makes sense. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the build, or at least for those of you that like cheese and this is the build you needed. Now do me a favor, go ahead down below in the comments, tell me what you think of the build. Would you run it? I personally wouldn't, because as I said, the playstyle doesn't match what I personally play like in 2K. Now if I cared about my win percentage and points and all of that other crap, I would run this build, because then, you know what I'm saying, yeah, life would be sweet. And if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, as I said before, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, because we are trying to hit 400 subscribers by the end of the month. And if you like today's video and want to see some more cheesy builds or some more stuff that you feel like, yeah, you know, show me how to beat this game, go ahead and do me a favor and drop a like on the video. But yeah, it's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. I'll probably catch you guys on another Friday. I'll shot you in a bit. Deuces. Yes, sir.